Hey guys, welcome back to our TransCAD tutorial. Here I want to give you a side note on this rates table of trip production. So in our last tutorial in planning trip productions cross-classification example, you might wonder how, given these 5 fields, how TransCAD knows that these 3 fields, starting with the R underscore, are the rate fields, and how does it know these 2 fields in front are our X variables. And this is actually from a very strict requirement in terms of the naming of the fields in this rate table. And that's what I want to emphasize on for you guys to be careful about it. So with the current names given to us from the tutorial files, it works, of course, but if we cancel it and we mess up the names a little bit, we'll see what will happen. So we can, with this table being active, we can go to data view, table, and modify. Here we can change the name. Let's first try, we move up this field. So we move a rate field to the left in this view, in between these 2 average car and income per household. So what will happen if we go back to trip production cross? We'll get an error. This tool requires an appropriate trip rate table. What this says is that the format of this table you are opening, that's not right, and it doesn't allow that. All right, so let's change it back. Let's put this down to, this is the original table we have, and let's say we change the name here a little bit. Instead of call it R, call it rate home-based work trip. And we change maybe this AVG to average. Click OK. Now we have their names changed. So we do planning, trip productions, cross-classification again. And we will see this time there's no error, and we can work with it. And the name here, average, it got changed successfully. But our rate of home-based work trip is gone. Okay, so that means it doesn't recognize this rate as the name of the rate fields. You lost this. So in order to have this back, I think the only option is to follow this format. Call it R underscore, whatever type you have. Just in case you don't have this table, you have to build it. Or if you have to modify a current table for your own project, please be careful about these names. The requirement here is very, very strict. And the best thing to do is just to follow the convention of your given example. That's all for this side note. Thank you.